Hi everyone, this is Be Divine, of course, the one and only. Happy 4th, wherever you are. May the source be with you. And I hope that you'll enjoy this message. Again, this is called a bird spread. So I'm using the Crow Tarot. We need to shift into gear, right, into the next levels. So we're going to start with this. The first two cards are where you are now. Don't forget you can get your own personal readings at my website. Much more in depth, a lot of fun. Okay, how you get to where you want to be. Where you are heading. Now, I'm not going to do it in the proper traditional way because you won't see it. What you find along the way. What you are learning. And how your journey ends. Or the advice, the outcome. All right, let's get this happening. First two cards. Where you are right now. So we have the Four of Cups and the Ten of Swords, you see. So where you are right now is that the situation that was bringing you down, it was bringing you into discontent, it was bringing you into a place of boredom, like where you're just not feeling yourself, that is finished. The ending of a situation that was not helpful to you, ending of a mindset, the ending of something that was emotionally draining you, perhaps. And this is where you are now. So that means that with the full moon that we've just had yesterday on the 3rd of July, that we are able to just cut our losses, okay? Let go of the unnecessary, especially things that were draining you. If it's draining you and it's just giving you headaches and you can't stop thinking about it and you can't stop mulling over something, you really need to make sure that you're putting up, you're clearing, removing yourself from the energy, completely cutting it off and move forward, because you're only going to get yourself further in a downward spiral. So now we have this present moment of an ending, and this is bringing in the new beginning. So how do you get where you want to be? See, I just feel some people have really gone through a lot of loss. And, you know, all of these swords here, they've been coming up today, whereas people have found out things, people have had, you know, a lot of grief, a lot of loss. A lot of people are losing people. It's just, you know, your heart goes out. My heart goes out to all of you because this is also happening in my own life. But what also takes place is with the Three of Swords going into the strength is like you will have this strength to take yourself to the next level. You will have recovery here. You will get past this. You're stronger than you think you are. The Three of Swords is also a connection with being torn into different directions and people pulling you in different ways and making you do things that you really don't want to do. So there's a sense of grief with the Three of Swords, endings with the Three of Swords, loss, but also being torn in multiple directions. Okay, this may make sense to you as well. However, when you follow your own pathway, see yourself in a higher vibration and put yourself first, then you find yourself being much more successful, and the universe supporting of you as well. So, where are you heading? Okay, so where you're heading into the sun. And this also is part of the direction that you have had to take. So we see these animals moving forward like this. So they're not turning the other way and looking behind. So this is what you need to focus on. The sun always brings a blessing into the entire reading, and also shows that as you get past this section, you are a much more brave and different person, and your confidence levels begin to lift because you've gotten through the worst of things, which means nothing can take you down. Nothing can stop you except for yourself. Always remember that. Even if someone's pulling at you and telling you what to do, they can only get a hold of you if you mentally cave to that energy, right? So know that you're stronger than you think you are. Some of you are having an arrival. Some of you are traveling. Some of you are moving into a conclusion and then a brand new beginning very quickly. Some of you are focused on your finances and, a trustworthy and reliable situation coming into your life to guide you into a new existence. So what you're learning along the way is that you have trust and you have faith in yourself and your journey. You're learning this. It takes time because we go backwards and then we get better and we go backwards. It takes time to understand your own spiritual journey and mastery here, that you're in charge. You're always in charge. You have more abilities than you're letting yourself even recognize, because your mind goes into but I'm not seeing this, or I'm not seeing that, and blah, 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 blah. You won't just see things and then you're going to believe. You have to believe and then you will see. You'll see more and more and more. That's the key. And that's the thing that most people miss. They want everything now. Everybody's impatient. Everything's got to be right now or it's not happening. So advice here for you, how things begin to finish and shape up, is you end up being released from torment, okay? That you understand that you are always given opportunities for change. Now, some of you may be interested in soul contracts and the Lords of Karma, and I'm actually going to teach quite a large webinar on this that might go over 2 different sections. And you will be able to free yourself from things you didn't even know were hindering you. A lot of people talk about blocks in their life. What's blocking me? What's stopping me? 90% of it is yourself. The other 10% of it can come from many, many different aspects of soul contracts, of course, as I said, karmic issues, and things from past lives that you agreed to, right? Some things you disagreed to. And these things need to be discovered by you so that you can free yourself once and for all in this life, in this journey. And you can do it. And this is something I'm going to teach you how to do. So if you're interested in that, let me know. I will be putting out a newsletter with all the details for you to sign up. And it's not going to be very expensive, but it's going to be life-changing, okay? The energy of shifting your perspective, opening up to more for yourself. Don't limit yourself with comparisons with others and jealousy and anger that you're not getting what you want right now. Remember, everything comes into divine timing, and no one is more special or gifted than anybody else. We all have to understand that no matter what your belief structure, your orientations, what you want to do with your life, you're just as special as the person standing next to you. You're just as deserving as anybody else. And everybody has their own stories, their own stresses, their own failures and hurts. But if we understand that we are already completely strong beings, we have everything we need to succeed, then we don't need anybody to hold us up or tell us any different. As we focus our way forward, as I'm always telling you to do, walk your own pathway and embrace it, life will change in multiple ways for you for the better. Sending love and blessings.